EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup, and we are all set to go between the London Black Knights taking on the Denver Broncos. First 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. To the air right away is Allen. Completes this to Colton Dowell. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. To throw, it's Allen. Open man, there's Darnell Washington. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. Pretty good start right off the bat there with throws 1 and 2.
He's not locking in on just one target early, is he? Spreading it around a little bit as this game gets started.
Back-to-back first downs. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 35-yard line. Play action. Now it's Allen. And he'll get it right back to Washington. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy. But they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
And again, it's Allen. Great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Black Knights are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. From his end zone, here's Tremont Smith. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Wilson and the Broncos now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll begin on the ground here with Abanikanda. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Wilson. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. At the 49-yard line. So after the INT, it's Allen. And his throw here is incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Allen looks to throw on second down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is Allen on third. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he's got this down to the 35. Already he's top 50 receiving yards in this first quarter. And he's got a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. To the air, Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Barney, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Able to find down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. Allen now looks to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Calvin Austin, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Black Knights are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, Wilson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line. From the gun, here's Abanikanda. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's caught. This is Abanikanda. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play. Now it's Wilson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Wilson. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Again, Wilson. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have cut it back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Breaks through the contact. And he returns this to the 22. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
Second quarter now, and it's London with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. That's caught inside the 20. And touchdown. A big play there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Black Knights are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Play action. Now Wilson. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And he works it past the 30, almost goes to the 25. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The Broncos at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they come in riding high, just one loss in their last 7 games.
And I like the way that this team is winning football games because they're doing it the way that coaches love to preach. Penalties at a minimum because they've been very disciplined, very focused in their business.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, Abanikanda. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Abanikanda diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
Sometimes offensive, you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work that they have. And finish in the end zone.
After it, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Throwing on first down, but this one lines up to be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Allen will try again on second down. He'll get that complete to Dowell. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 44-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And his throw is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown! Calvin Austin. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Black Knights go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now it's Wilson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Play action. It's Wilson. He'll air this one out for Mims. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
First down, they start out with Abanikanda. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack. Looking to throw. Wilson. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. 14. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Now he's flushed out right. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
If there's one thing they are lacking in, it's confidence. They took a big and maybe unnecessary risk going for that 4th down. He put them on his shoulders, though, and paid off the big-time gamble.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A huge play there for Denver. 42 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Throw over the middle, taken in by Dulcich. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. And smartly going into the slide there, Wilson has enough for the first. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for first downs instead of airing it out.
Abanikanda on 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
On 2nd down, it's Abanikanda. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Israel Abanikanda with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Broncos are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. They're within 7 now, 28-21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And they can't bring him down. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your...
He's got a man complete. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. There he goes, right side. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe.
It's the 3rd quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
On 1st down, Wilson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Here's Wilson. Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A gain there of 30 big ones. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The give now to Abanikanda. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Israel Abanikanda with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Broncos are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. A running play there, going to get 11 as they get a quick first down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 40-yard line.
Allen going to throw. Able to find Dow. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 36. Play action. Now it's Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. Gibson is into the end zone. Touchdown. Extra point try now from Dicker. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Black Knights 42, Broncos 28.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. And now they're in the hurry-up.
At the 15-yard line, a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing is Wilson. That's caught. This is Abanikanda. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now it's 3rd and 3. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Wilson throw brought in by Sutton. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A couple of veterans, Wilson to Sutton there for the Bronco first.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Back to throw. Wilson. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 19 yards that time for number 19. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A huge play there for Denver. 43 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. On the ground, it's Abanikanda. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. Now it's Wilson. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Allen. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On second down, here's Allen. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And now off to the races down the right side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So that changes things. Here's first and 10 all the way up at the 45. Now Allen. It's complete to Diggs. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And what a big-time play there. 46 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. And again, it's Allen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On play action, Allen. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Good coverage yet again down here by the goal line. Everyone's blanketed, and he's forced to throw it away and try and come up with something on third down.
Allen now on third and goal. This will be caught at about the 6. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is indeed good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And now 1 yard to go on third down. They go play action now. Wilson. In trouble, and he's taken down. No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
Hey, 0, 0, 0, 14. 12, 12.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is caught, and they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And Wilson's going to be intercepted intercepted a third time.
Intercepted.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's starting to look like that 3-game losing streak is going to be a thing of the past here. Coming up 1st and 10 in the fourth quarter. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Cleveland Browns Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Cleveland Browns.